Hi everyone, welcome back to Two Girls Real Talk. No mistake. I am Sarah.
And I'm Sastra. And today we want to talk about things that are considered norm these days, but aren't really. But then again, if you think about it, what is norm?
Right.
What is the real norm? Regarding technology, this is a world of technology that's a growing technology actually. So if you think about it, people are always on their phone.
Right.
They're always on their phone, and nobody's communicating or anything like that. And there's a lot of debate going around with that. Like, is that something that
we consider normal?
Yeah, exactly.
So for people like the younger kids I think the younger kids will consider that normal
because that's what they're used to.
That's what they're used to.
Yeah.
But for us who have a little more experience, not much more, but we still have a little more experience. Growing up in my days, most of us didn't have TV.
Right.
My days, Sastra maybe. We didn't have TV at the early stage, and we were always outside playing. I remember playing marbles with pitch.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, I would pretend I'm selling in the market with sand and dirt and
billing your grocery list.
Yeah, and weighing it out and things like that.
That's normal back in the days,
that's
right?
Normal.
But the thing is, these days, this is a norm. The technology with the phones and the computer and the iPad and everything. This is normal these days.
It's not, like I say, it's normal for the kids nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
I think
this generation
it's affecting a lot of families because we sit together on the table.
Yeah.
And everybody, even the adults,
on the phone
and their head bent
and
like
they're not talking, they're not communicating with each other, they will
text each other.
Yeah, right in front of each other.
Yeah, they will text. I remember my kids in their bedroom texting me from the bedroom.
Mommy, bring me this.
Yeah. So it is going in a different direction.
Yeah. But the thing is, you can't say that's not normal because that's what's normal these days. But is it something that is okay?
I don't think so. It's okay. What do you think? What do you think with this generation?
Yeah.
And some adult generation, because we've fallen in that category now.
We are starting to grow into that.
We can't do without the phone.
Yes. I mean, the thing is, I know about that phone. Phone-wise, okay, scrolling and doing this, TikTok and Facebook and all these things, we're scrolling and we're looking at. But when you're sitting in front of people to communicate, I think that's a good thing to have.
Yeah, I know some jobs, like my job, when they have meetings, they have everybody put their phone, their cell phone in a basket.
Yeah. And even they started doing that in school.
Oh, really?
Because the schools were actually taking the phones and saying, okay, well, you put it in this basket before you start class.
Right. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing but then again, what about the kids who are using it for calculators? What about the thing?
Well, come back to the old ways. Let them have a calculator in their hand.
It is. It's worth. The thing is, this is a world of technology, so it goes, in two different directions. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
I think for the younger kids, no, they shouldn't have that phone in school. I think so. The older kids in college, they need the phone, I guess, or something.
It can distract you.
Right.
In school, I agree, yes. But, they need it because in case the parent needs to reach them for, I guess, in this aspect, if the parent is reaching out, the parent will go to the front desk will call the classroom, and the classroom teacher will tell I think really and truly, without a phone in the classroom, yes, but not throughout the day in school.
And I guess according to the age again, I think parents have to control that phone accessibility.
Yeah, I agree.
They have to control that iPad babysitter.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, you have to control that because the kids, eventually their neck hair will have a big bump.
That's what they call phone head too. There's that regarding that,
right.
the phone head.
I saw. Well, I don't know who made it. I saw on a channel that somebody put something over a child's neck and then raise his neck.
Yeah.
So the head is just sitting there.
Yeah.
That is what will happen to
eventually
this generation.
Evolve to look like that.
This generation, I think it will happen like that.
Yes.
Couples going to dinner without kids, and they are on their phone too. So I think maybe adults should leave their phone in the car and have a proper conversation with each other, because 99.9% we are on our phone, and that I'm to be blamed for that too.
And I agree with that. But in
This society, this
in
generation.
this society, if you think about it, people need to be reached. If their phone is not there with them and they can't,
What happened
reached,
when you didn't have cell phone?
that's it. That is true.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's a different society.
I think for 1 hour, or maybe you change it around, one person have a phone and don't take it out.
That I agree.
But I remember when
down.
her kids used to come by me, I would make them leave their phone in the car. Yeah, and they had that same excuse. But what if my mom want to talk to me? No, I think that shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, it goes in two different directions too. Because if you think about it, back in the days when we did not know about the phones, it was okay. Now the norm is to have the phone, and
That's why we're not connecting properly.
no, it's true. But you're also connecting with the world, all different worlds.
Within 1 hour, connect with who's in front of you.
All right, I agree with that.
I think so.
Agree with that. Yes, 1 hour. You know, because you don't know, you don't really miss something unless you know about it, right? And back in the days, you didn't have that phone, so you didn't miss
We
it.
didn't know, but
Like things like they may have later on in life. We're not missing it right now because we don't have it. But I'm sure, like, who knows? Maybe they have holograms.
yeah, but the idea is to connect with people.
Yeah, connection.
Connect with people.
And that's the norm now, is we're not connecting with people.
Right. What about little kids, 2-year-old, getting iPads?
Yes. Yes.
That is a babysitter.
I agree.
That's a babysitter.
It is definitely a babysitter.
Like my grandson, I asked Rashid, do you want to get him an iPad? He's 5. He said, no iPad. They don't have TV. They don't have iPad. They have
Wow.
the laptop. If he wants to watch a movie once a week, they watch a movie from there. But he has, once in a while he'll play a game, and that's it. They control how much screen time he has.
You see, that's good in controlling the screen time. But if you think about it, this child is going to grow up in a technology world, not knowing how to maneuver technology.
That could be a point, but the teachers are teaching them different, and you teach the kids, like, go outside and play.
That's good.
Yeah.
But like I said, right now, these days, like, you DocuSign, you're sending something for someone to sign. You're not actually physically signing it like back in the days. You're doing so technology is growing, and if you don't learn it on a young time, you'll forget.
I could see that too. I could see
you
that
lose
too.
that. So it could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. So
But I think give the children a chance to be children.
correct.
Give
They
them
have
a
to
chance to be children. When the schools start asking for them to have an iPad and things like that, maybe it might be different.
Yes.
But give them a chance to understand what real life is about. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
So and another thing is, I remember somebody telling me, stop recording, enjoy the moment.
Yes, but the thing is,
we are guilty. I'm guilty of that.
you're guilty about that. But the good thing about that is later on in life, you have that memories.
I know. I am guilty. So, what do you think? Do you stop recording and you don't have anything to show?
There's certain aspects of recording. If you're recording something for memories, that's good. But if you're recording to get attention, that's bad. Like a lot of people, they'll be,
Going live on Instagram or some kind of thing like that.
they'll be giving food to the poor, or they'll be rescuing someone. They're recording versus actually jumping in to help.
Yeah.
But I mean, actually, to build the memories, that's a different case, I think. So it goes.
But again, we have to kind of come back to enjoying the moment.
True.
Enjoying the moment, and teach the kids to enjoy the moment a little bit. Record a little bit, stop.
Yeah, of course. You can't be a whole time.
Enjoy the moment with your family and everybody. Say, hey guys, let's just take a video and done. Take a few pictures and continue enjoying the moment.
Exactly. Agreed.
Yeah. And if Instagram disappeared today or tomorrow, how you think Instagram, Facebook, and what's the other one?
TikTok.
And YouTube. So YouTube don't go away.
Yes. Was that Snap?
I don't know. We need some child to come here and tell us. Yeah. Everybody
Generation.
will lose. And for me, for us, for this YouTube, I mean, look what we're able to do.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot
videotape
of-
something, talk about us and life and things like that.
And you get to see a lot, you get to learn a lot that people in our days did not know at this age, this stage, or this young stage in their life, actually. Because things that I did not know back in my days at this age, like say what, 11, 12? 6, 7. Back in those days, the kids know a lot more. They're learning a lot more.
They know more than us.
Yes,
by
at that
far.
age, yes,
By far.
they are learning from technology back, and internet and
But
everything.
they're not becoming people person.
No, they're very, very quiet and to themselves, introverts, sort of.
Yeah,
They're becoming introverts.
Yeah,
They're not being exposed to the world. But if you think about it, you can be exposed to the world by meeting other people online.
yeah, but face to face with people, they by themselves, and they don't want to talk to people. They don't want to meet new people, and that is a big problem with kids nowadays. They're introvert, right?
Introvert.
Yeah, they don't want to go outside and talk to people.
But my daughter, she actually met people online, and of course you have to be careful. You have to be, consideration with all of that dangerous stuff. But
She's an adult. The daughter is an adult.
yes, she is an adult. But meeting people, I'm talking about face to face in a controlled environment. That
I'm not talking about dating or
No,
anything.
no,
I'm
no,
talking
not
about
dating.
in a
She-
group of friends,
Right,
or
exactly.
a group of family.
That's exactly it. She met by playing games, and then she would connect with them and know them for a while before she actually connects with them physically. So it goes both ways.
I just feel, and I'm not talking about just children. I just feel people are not enjoying life like before.
As before.
Yeah,
It can happen. It can happen, but I think the
new generation.
new generation this is their way of enjoying their life. So another thing I wanted to talk about, the oversharing, internet oversharing. What do you think? What do you think,
I might be guilty of some, but compared to other people, I do not overshare.
you share what you want others to know, right?
Yeah, like personal issues and things. I am not going to share that outside.
Yeah, nobody needs to know
Yeah.
that. But then again, it's up to you what you're okay
I
with
see
sharing.
people doing it, and I want to know why would you be saying
Airing
this
your
on-
dirty laundry.
Yeah, why would you be doing this? Like, oh my God, like I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, but
But
then
I see you could get carried away.
you can, and then have people who want to see your downfall.
Yes, they're happy for that. They were, oh, I'm so sorry, but deep down they're not sorry.
Exactly. So I don't know. I don't know.
We have to be careful what we overshare.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's not a healthy thing to overshare.
Yeah, some people first thing they do is post on Facebook rather than call it family.
Yeah, they videotaping and then posting it right away. Now, do you do you?
You do you.
But for us, I think it is scary out there.
Yeah.
I see some people posting that they're crying.
It's like nobody.
They're crying like, oh God, what is wrong with you?
They feel bad for you.
Strangers, why are you allowing strangers to know so much about you?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. That could be a dangerous thing.
and now
too.
I could say that, but my kids could tell me, Mom, you overposting too. So I'm guilty of posting, not oversharing.
Yeah.
But I'm guilty of.
Oh yeah, I post nonstop.
Yeah.
But the oversharing, keep that
Your
on-
personal,
personal things.
Yeah.
And people post personal stuff. A lot of personal
yeah.
stuff.
I see things that I am amazed by how they have the guts to do that. But
that is bad.
Not giving advice, but this is about us.
Yeah.
Talking about what we do. So everybody think they're famous now. Influencers. By no means we think we are famous. By no means.
No, not at all.
We enjoy what we're doing.
Yeah.
And thanks to YouTube and TikTok.
And thanks to you guys.
Yeah, thanks to you guys who have subscribed. We appreciate that. Continue doing that, please.
Yes.
But the ones who's like pushing it crazy is like, you know what? Go for it. I think go for it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody wants to be out there.
But I heard some people, like, they rent a car and taking out pictures and posting that like it's their car.
There, that's fake. That's fake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they do get the clout.
People chasing it.
Yeah, they do.
You might think we're doing it too because we have this podcast, but oh well. Would people still be doing all of this if we didn't have that camera so accessible to us?
I don't think so because, of course, if the camera wasn't there, nobody. How are they going
to have to pay to develop those pictures?
Of course, back in like what 50s, 60s, there was nobody can get famous that easily.
Yeah.
Now with social media, everybody's getting famous with.
And now you're hearing people, I can't wear that same thing. I took up pictures and posted that already.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that.
a new item for every other cast. A lot of people have this thing about kids growing up too fast. I see that for certain things, but not when it comes to technology.
So you don't feel social media affecting children?
Yes. No. I believe yes and no. Yes and no. Because they're raised in a world of technology. So yes, they are raised to understand how technology works. So when the parent who was not raised in a world of technology asks, okay, can you show me this? The child can show.
Which is a plus.
That is a plus.
But I think kids nowadays are losing their imagination.
That's true. That is true because Google is everything.
Yeah,
AI is everything. And we can have another topic of that too. AI.
We're going to discuss AI. Right?
Yes, definitely. So they are losing their imagination. They are losing their education to where I don't need to think. I could just plug it into AI. I could plug it into Google. I could plug it into these apps that are there to help. Help get the answers for you versus you actually thinking of long division, multiplication, these kind of stuff.
I honestly think the internet are raising our children.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Another thing, Sastra, people can't handle opinions anymore.
Yeah, true.
If I'm telling you something about what I believe in, you might get upset.
Yeah.
And it goes both ways. Yeah. And it's happening all over.
People have disagreements. You may have one political view, I have another political view. And it's
come to religion too.
Yes, religion, political views. It goes crazy. And then the thing is not only political. There's a lot of things that going on right now. Look at the pancake mix, the face of the pancake mix.
Right. They remove her face. Why?
I don't see why. I really don't get it. But what can you do? It is what it is.
People need to listen to each other and don't fight about things. Live good.
Yeah, but the offense, that's the norm these days. The offensive-ness, everybody's ready to fight.
We will have our kids growing up like that.
Growing up in a society like that.
Yeah.
You can't... A free speech, I understand there's a limit to that free speech, but come on, there's got to have some sort of boundary.
Yeah, I don't believe, I don't like that part of society now.
Yeah. True.
Long time you could have discussed with neighbors and this one and that
You're
one.
You're afraid to talk about these things.
No, you can't talk about it. No, you can't talk about anything. Religion, you can't. I will not talk about it because I don't want to offend anybody.
Of course. Yeah,
so
I agree.
All the companies now are telling you don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion. Why are you bringing it up why are you going to bring up things that somebody's going to be upset with?
Exactly, and that's the thing. People being upset, that's your opinion. That's definitely your opinion. But
so guys, tell us what you think about our topic. Please comment,
like, share it with your friends and family.
Yes, definitely subscribe.
Please, if you want to see more of us.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody who subscribed and who've been viewing our channel and liking it.
Yes.
Thanks so much. We appreciate that. So I will leave you with this little quote, I guess. My dad used to say, one hand doesn't clap.
Yes.
Was that the quote we supposed to?
No. Okay, Sasha, so the quote, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. In other words,
yeah. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Just be nice with everybody.
But it's a nice two quotes anyway. I like that one. Alrighty, thank you for viewing.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.